What do you emanate? What do you broadcast from deep within when your life's in jeopardy? How would you use it? Selfishly or altruistically? What's more important? That first little clip was from the last little video. This photo was taken a couple of years ago. It's actually a screenshot from a video that I did when I was able to actually capture some of the stuff on video and photographs and things of that nature regarding the scenarios that some people maybe ran through. This is what I had in my hand, and I had seen images of this, and I was dealing with the Katy Perry Spider-Woman thing in the videos. Just, you know, my life. I've got like 1,000 videos or something on here. I don't say that braggingly. That's, you know, just for the last 2 years, and there's something within every one of them that I've taken, and it's just to give credibility, I think, to what I have to say. This image right here that you're seeing, I was creating a crock pot, but I had a vision that this was the end of the world and there was nothing anybody could do about it, and by God, I'm gonna get fucking mad and do something. And this crystal being that you're seeing came from a salt lamp, salt mineral crystal. And upon realizing what it was, I put it in with some sage and did some other stuff and just wanted nothing but whatever is good to occur. I thought that this was part of the most horrific thing ever, and that I had it, and what am I going to do with it? Oh fuck. Oh God, what do I do with this? I mean, I've got a being looking back at me in a salt rock that I am cooking in a stew. Do you see what I mean? For this reason. So that's how it played out. This one scenario, that's just one of them. Keep that in mind. This is just one. However, this has been one that's been most easily shown, if there is such a thing, her. I have another photo, several of them, 10 or 12 of them, and it's but this image is seen in the clouds, it's seen in my hand. So, and I'm thinking, oh shit, this is like, I've caught the bad witch, whatever, you see what I mean? Or this is something that came after, this is a part of what it is. And I was very accurate in my scenarios now. But this was a test. It was a very real test, but it was a test. Because now I've got it in my possession. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Think about it. You reach down and catch a rattlesnake all of a sudden, you know what I mean? And then you realize that you just caught a rattlesnake. And you're like, what are you going to do with it? And it's right there at the head, and it can almost bite you. What are you going to do with it? Well, there I am putting it back in there, and I put the lid on it and stir it up. So I think this is very harmful. So now I've got it. What do I do with it? And I pour it in a bottle, a crystal bottle that I use for certain things. And I thought about it for a little while. So things were still very weird. I was having, well, I can tell you about some of the tubes in the clouds and what the cornucopia is. The cornucopia is like what you would call a vortex. It's actually her coming down to get you, you know, with all the goodies coming out the end of it. Well, think of it as a big vortex, and like Looney Tunes, the circle and a circle and a circle is the cloud levels, it's the layers, but your cornucopia is a cloud, trust me. But so I put all this stuff in a bottle, and I mixed in some more sage and everything else, and I didn't know what to do with it. If I pour it out, an animal might get contaminated with this evil, because that's what it was. That was the way this scenario played out with me. And if I put it in the trash when it goes through the dumpster, it's getting back in the earth and it's going to do something. What do I do with it? You know, and I mean, I put all kind of stuff now, not necessarily good for you stuff. Do you know what I mean? In that stew. So I came to the conclusion, fuck it, I'll drink it. You know, I'll try to drink it. If it kills me, it kills me, but that's okay. I will have stopped it. And that was a very big part of the last stage and that part of my progression, you see. Because at that point, I willingly and knowingly took on something, whether it was real or imagined. And it's real. But, and the only way that I could know that it would be safer, that I did everything I could, would be to consume it myself and see if it could be transmuted through me. If not, oh well, it was nice being here. I'm done with it. I don't like this fucking place anyway. You know, I went through several Lieutenant Dan and the Crow Nest moments in my life, and you know, but at that point, it was I didn't want anything. All I cared about, and the only thing that I desired, was make something good out of this. And fuck you, fuck me, fuck this. Take me, you punk bitch. Yeah. I know that sounds ludicrous and insane. There's a lot to that little bit, though. Being able to say that with no intentions even for yourself, just that something good somewhere will happen for some fucking body, and I'm done. See ya. You know, I'm not suicidal. Wasn't suicidal then. Didn't have a death wish, but I didn't like the way the world was as I saw it. I never have. But, you know, I think that's a pretty good stopping point, I guess. Thanks for your interest. Might sound like I'm full of shit, but I'm probably the furthest thing from full of shit that you'll run across right now. And I don't say that arrogantly either. I'm trying to tell a message about a great, majestic queen above your heads that's there, that loves to be known. So stop and think about that. Go outside and look up. Don't try to tell everybody about it. They'll lock you up or something. That's the truth. Have a good day.